maybe I now look like a drug dealer as well. What else could there possibly be? So, yeah. Well, good evening and welcome back to the channel. I'm now flying this evening from Bangkok through to London. It's a bit of an unusual one for me because the flight's at 2:35 in the morning, which is, I've never flown that late in my life before. So this should be, I'm guessing it's to do with heat. Must be, because we arrive in Abu Dhabi, Etihad International at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then 8:05 we fly out again on to London. So guys, I'm going to try and do a little bit different this time and perhaps record more of the stuff I missed last time. So we're off again and we are very happy to have you guys along. So we're going now and I'll let you know as we proceed. So we're walking along here towards the airport, and I have to say I'm dressed for the English summer, so that means, you know, heavy duffel coat, 16 pairs of trousers, 4 pairs of socks, and obviously snowshoes. And I was here, right here, it's warm. So I'm slightly overdressed for the occasion, but yeah, I'm sure I'll appreciate in the morning when I get to the beautiful England that I hate so much, just so you know. Okay, unfortunately I didn't actually record the check-in due to a technical measure that didn't quite work out, so we're going to head our way over to the fast-track security and then off to the lounge for a little beverage. I'll try and get some more footage for you in there. Okay, just a quick one. We just finished through check-in. The check-in staff were absolutely lovely as usual, really friendly, with a nice Thai traditional feel, greeting you in Thai, which was great. The fast track's behind me, so that's kind of the way we're going to go in a minute, and we're going to get ourselves into the business lounge and have a look around there, because I haven't really looked around the business lounge here at Suvarnabhumi before, so I'll let you know what happens in there. So we've just got ourselves through fast track, passport control, security and so forth, all fantastic. I think this airport really works extremely well anyway. I'm going to take a bit of footage now. I've got to look towards gate D1, which is where the lounge is. So we're going to make our way down there. And I believe our departure gate's D3. So here we go again, a little bit more. This is a great airport anyway, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is the entrance to the Miracle Lounge. Look for my flight up here. So you see it's there. Okay, so I'm not so sure quite what has changed, but last time I was here and I flew Etihad out of Bangkok, I was in the old Miracle Lounge back there, where they've said it's the wrong lounge now. So I'm about to move towards what is the correct lounge, which is, bad luck for me, it's a couple of gates away still, because I managed to walk virtually to the end of the platform this way to find I was in the wrong lounge. What a clever ass. Assuming the lounge is what I'm looking at to the left, it looks an awful lot better than the Miracle Lounge that I was expecting. Into the Coral Lounge. I'm going to speak very quietly again. As I said, I don't really like to make a big noise in these lounges, so I keep quiet. They have a choice of Shang beer, which I think is disgusting. No offense, Thailand, it really is. Or this Federbrau German single malt, and I have to tell you, this is very nice. Glad I chose it. Not that I'm having many to drink at this time of night, but you know. So the lounge is actually very nice looking. In terms of the catering, it looks pretty tasty. I did do a whiz round. You could have seen it. It looks nice. I'm not really planning to eat. I had dinner. I might get something on the old aircraft, not quite sure yet. But yeah, the general seating is pretty good. There are PowerPoints, but they're not universal, so you would have to have adapters for Thailand, which I unfortunately don't. So I, for one, shall not be able to charge until I get onto the plane, which is okay. Let's take a quick look around the seat. It's a bit dark, I know, but there'll be better views a little bit later on. So as you can see, a lovely spacious little spot here. Here is my bed for the night. Little storage to the side where you can put a few odds and sods, which is what I've done. The amenity kit we'll show you a little later and actually open it up so you guys can have a good look at that one. And that's your control for your lights, your seat. It's a multi-control that you see there right now. Now the television screen, I'm not going to talk about the content as such, but in terms of the touch screen ability, if you like, it's not super responsive to what you want to do. So when you're pressing different things, it takes a little time. As you can see here, once I press something, you have to wait a while for it to come on. So here you can see the tray, you just push it in and it then releases a catch and it comes down and comes forward like you can see right now. You can't move it if you wanted to get out to go to the toilet while eating, so do bear that in mind. So let's take a look at the entertainment system for this evening. As I told you, the response to the screen, not the greatest, but the selection of movies, the music, everything like that, some really good choices here. I wouldn't fault this at all. Really good quality, lots of choice for the evening, so you have nothing to worry about when you get onto this flight. You're going to be fully entertained, whatever you want. On the side of your seat to the right hand side, you've got controls for your bed, so you can get down to lie flat, and also quick access to your light. There is a multi-function device here on your left which you can adjust lights, you can adjust the windows, all that kind of thing, and then you have a remote for your entertainment system just to the right here, as you can see right now. Got issued with some slippers and the amenity kit, which as you can see now just contains your basic stuff that you would need for a night, so perfectly acceptable. The menu, as usual with Etihad, is absolutely fantastic. A great selection of wines, champagnes and so forth, and also most amazing food. Again, always an expected thing here on Etihad, and it never fails to deliver. just got on board now. I've had a little wander around the seat, putting some stuff onto video, which I'll show you a bit later. One thing I've noticed immediately, this looks extremely dated. Very, very dated. This one looks extremely tired. Let's just see how it goes. And it is exceedingly hot in here. So, yeah, they're just telling us now that the air conditioning is going to take a bit of time to cool down. But yeah, I think a lot of people are complaining it's really hot. I mean, mega hot. I'm sweltering. So, it seems to be one of those nights that's a little hiccup after hiccup, isn't it? So let's see what happens. Actually, what I will say to their credit is they have announced they've dealt with it. They haven't just gone, oh well, just suffer. They've putting the aircon on and they are cooling it down, and you can feel a slight breeze coming through now. So they are doing something about it in their defence. But wow, it was pretty warm. Let's take a little look at the meal for the evening. I had the braised beef, which was absolutely delicious. No faults whatsoever on this one. Lovely champagne as per usual, and a little side salad. A fantastic panna cotta dessert, which was just yum. And then time to catch some sleep. Here's a lay flat bed set up for the evening, and we'll see you in the morning, where I was woken up with a coffee and a couple of cakes. Lucky man. Abu Dhabi, Etihad International Airport, just arrived. It's 6:20 in the morning. Halfway. There's information for your transfers if you're flying onwards, as I am. I'm going to try and show you a little bit more today of the airport, which I kind of didn't last time. I sort of whizzed by without putting any information on there, so I'm going to do that this time. As I recall, last time we have to pass through security again, which we're heading towards now, up on the left. I don't think it'll take terribly long. Got an hour and a half for my next flight, so plenty of time to get things done. Doesn't look too bad, to be fair. I'll switch off for this little section. Okay, so I've just come through security again. When I was at Bangkok, they wanted to check my bag because I'm carrying lots of things for content creation, which was okay. At least they were polite about it. Here, they're bloody rude. Really not happy. Just the way they talk to you, like you're a piece of crap on their shoe. And when I was coming in, I was just videoing in, and this chap shouts me like I'm his bloody dog or something. It's just shocking. The very unwelcoming people so far that I've seen. Morning. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the ground floor entrance, and it looks like they are going to be boarding from the lounge, which is pretty nice. So this looks more like a sort of coffee shop bistro. I didn't look at this last time. Okay, this is very nice. Yeah, very nice. I like it. There's a bar here. Okay, so there's a bar on ground floor. There's a self-help coffee. It's called Coffee Planet on each floor. I'll just whiz by the bar here. And you kind of got this area here. Did I say like coffee shop bistro type setup, I think. Nice. Very, very nice. And here's the bar area. Fresh juices. Cookies. Actually, there's dates. Over here. That's pretty good. A selection of fruits, which are looking a lot better today. I just don't want to disturb other people trying to eat, which lovely selection, actually. Some olives and, oh wow, feta. Oh, it looks like hummus. Awesome stuff. A selection of breads. So it's quite a good selection down here, to be fair. Right. Oh, there's proper breads over here. From all sorts. Gosh, like we're into a little bakery. Amazing. We have some pre-cooked stuff. Depends what you like. So there's looks like chefs cooking eggs and so forth for people who want that kind of thing. Very, very cool. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, chefs over here as well. There's produce there. Got a little look what you're doing. Look at that. Oh wow.
I'll make plain dosa.
Okay.
Yeah, dosa.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's brilliant. So yeah, very fresh stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, it's very, very, very nice. Didn't see this last time. Okay, here we go. Next level. Yeah, that's that. We'll go. Do you know what? I think we go this way first. So this is straight up to gate 27. Some sort of chill out zones here like this. Very nice, very private, very loungy. Another coffee station over there. Executive. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what the first class lounge is like if this is just business class. Yeah, I think they've done a very good job here. I really do. Loads of places to sit. Again, maybe time of day doesn't feel very busy, but a fair amount of people around at the same time, which is a little ironic. Again, people catching a bit of a zizz there. Okay, very quiet here. Very quiet. PowerPoints appear to be international as well, which is another big plus. Here, I'll just go to the left here. We have showers, so you can get a shower here. A couple of snacks and little juices, but they don't seem to have a full selection of food here, which I think that's correct as I remembered it. Okay, so that's sort of the end of this middle lounge. And we'll go to one more, top lounge. This floor was significantly quieter than the ground. I mean, these seats, I don't see power, but I'll bet you there is. If I looked around the back, there'll be a little plug points in there, I'm sure of it. Up we go again. And this is the set of stairs and escalators. Okay, I did show this lounge on my last review, but I thought better I just show it again. So over to the left, you may see people sitting there. There are power points underneath those seats, so you can power up. I'm going to literally whiz around the bar from left around to the right, because our plane's about to board, would you believe? Okay, I'm not going to show you this food. It's pretty much a replica of what was on the ground floor, with the exception there's no chefs here. No one's cooking you fresh eggs and so forth. If you wanted all that, you would need to go down. Here is the fruit section, which again, last time I was here, this looks much, much better than it did last time. It really does. Last time it looked really sad. Okay. Thank you. Smoky lounge here. Never saw that before. Okay, I'm trying to see there. Oh, there's another station over here of, looks just like snacks you see on the right. It's very quiet around here, gosh. Again, loads of electrical points, loads of tables. Absolutely amazing. Good. I suppose they built this for growth. So that's pretty handy. Oh, there she is. Gosh, isn't she a beastie? Okay. Oh. Hi, morning. C29? Around the corner, yeah? Okay.
We have a washroom also. There's a washroom in here. There's our room also there.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there is, if we can, I don't know if we can see it very well. It's quite hazy. But there she is, the A380. Queen of the Skies, I guess they call her now. Oh, there's more washrooms down here. Okay. Oh, more snacks if you fancy them. Again, soft drinks, cool drink, waters, anything you might fancy. Okay, KFC29, straight from the lounge. Gosh, there's something. Might be a little bit wet on here. It's just a bit of a walk. It's warm, obviously. It's a warm country, so yeah. Boarding's going to start very, very soon, so we can just chill out and wait. Thank you. Thank you very much. Morning. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Of course. It's my third one now. I must be very random because I keep getting picked on to be searched. Well, aren't I the lucky one? Third time now. Must look like a fucking terrorist or something. Unbelievable, man. 3 bloody times now. Random. My arse. They're lovely, eh? Absolutely beautiful. Lovely aircraft. Morning.
May I have the boarding pass,
Sure.
please?
That side.
So much. Perfect. Straight, left, straight. Very welcome
Thank you.
on board.
Thank you. So the whole thank you. Okay, so this is me, 22k. Let me just quickly try and get a shot of the seat that I couldn't get last night because it was too dark. Well, there we go. I need to jump ahead there. Okay, that's the shot there.
I know, I feel you. I feel the same. You rest for me. Yeah.
That's the seat in its glory. So I'm going to try and get some of the things out that I need for the flight, which should be at the front here. Probably not a lot actually this time. But charger, earphones, probably that, not that. Sorry. Oh, come on. That's it.
22? 22.
Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, fuck now.
Good morning. Mr.
Good morning.
Moran.
Hi, how are you?
Today?
Oh, very frustrated, thank you.
Why? What happened?
I've had 3 security searches already.
Oh, I know.
And quite rude as well, to be honest with you. But anyway,
Sorry for that.
not your fault.
You will make it up on the flight.
I'm sure you will.
My name is Susanna. I'm cabin senior for
Hi, Susanna.
Actually, right now.
Thank you.
And enjoy the flight. We will come shortly with the drinks.
If you want me to like a cloth, I can just.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want a cold towel?
Cold,
or
please, yeah.
definitely.
Thank you very much. Right, okay, See what happens now, eh? Okay. Might get a random back and forth search, who knows? How lucky can one get? Oh, I need more cables, don't I? Bugger. Right, I need to get another cable out, so let me do that before we continue. Oh. Having a bloody mare. Bloody mare. Sorry. Worry about your head there. Right. Cheers. Righty here. Oh, ballsache, okay. Right, let me try and just show you around the seat very quickly before we all get well.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome
Morning.
on board. Would you like to have a drink?
Yes, can I have this one, please?
Lemonade clear.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hello, madam. Good
Okay.
morning. Welcome on board. Would you like to have a drink?
Okay, so here we have the very similar to the 787, but it just feels a bit more spacious and a little bit
I'll
newer.
mix it.
The 787 seemed extremely tired. Certainly the one I was on anyway.
Enjoy.
You got all your seat controls down here as well. You can see that there. And then behind you, you've got this lovely light, which is very well done in this. Colours are great. You've got your entertainment system there, and you've got a little bit of foot room underneath the, call it the ottoman if you want something like that. What you do have on this aircraft, which is great, is you've got all this extra space here, which the 787 just doesn't give you. What is very cool to see is the amenity bag is different on this aircraft, so we'll have a look at that later. I'm not expecting it to be any more special than the other, but different. That's the chair. Entertainment. Again, pretty as much as before. What I do hope on this one is that we can see the cameras, which didn't work on the last one I tried to show you. So if we go, I think it's flight path. Yeah, here we go, camera. Okay, that's fab. So we've got the top camera on this one. You've got the tail, which is this one. You've got, if you just go here, I'll see if I can get that right for you. Forward camera should be underneath the wheels, I would have thought. Great shot of the buses. And what else? Is it just the two? Maybe down. There's a down camera as well, which I wouldn't imagine we'll be seeing that. Oh look, bit of tarmac. Okay. So basically, tail camera. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
Although this is the same setup as the 787 in terms of seats, it does give it more space because it's the 380. You've got a lot of storage down the side here, which is really useful. Your tray comes up here. It's slightly different to the 787. You push it in and out. You can't see what I'm doing, but it's not the same way as the 787's got like a release catch on it. This hasn't. This is just a push and pull. It comes out. Yeah, it's the same seat. It just feels, I think, because you've got a little bit extra space on this side. So below here you've got, this is a mattress topper to soften the blow as you go, and then you've got a very nice quilt here, which is an Armani Casa quilt. It's very nice, it's not a question. And then you have an Armani pillow. So yeah, it's nice stuff, really is. Can't complain about that. No. Very cool. Okay, so there's a lot of the footage I'm not going to be able to show because of my effing and jeffing, but I managed to secure myself three security checks, all random. Lucky me. Yeah, just frustrating because they're not even polite about it here. Bangkok they weren't, but here they're just so bloody rude. I think I'm going on about the same thing, but you know, how many times must you check somebody, you know? And I'm dressed like, I think, like a normal person, but clearly I must look like someone very suspicious. Maybe because I'm wandering around with the camera, could be or something, which is fine. I've got nothing to hide, as I say. It's just don't be rude about it. Yeah, so the third check included a drugs test. Like, yeah, maybe I now look like a drug dealer as well. What else could there possibly be? So, yeah. Do you know what? It kind of puts you off flying through Abu Dhabi, which is a shame because Etihad as an airline is really good. You know, so is Emirates. Yeah, the airport has just not been very nice. The lounge was, of course, but I guess you pay for that service, don't you? They're paid to be polite to you. You know what else? Unless you're completely rude to them, which I'm not. They're not going to be rude to you, are they? So, yeah, very mixed feelings. When I first came through the new Zayed International Airport, I really liked it last time, but it was a sort of a fleeting visit. I wasn't randomly checked on security. And you know what? I carried the identical bag. There's nothing different in what I carried through the last time to what I carried through this time. Nothing at all. So, I don't know. I must have drug dealer shirts on me or something. I have not a clue. I smell funny. Whatever it is, I just, yeah. As I said, I don't mind random security checks because I think they're good for the airlines, but just be polite, you know. Especially the second one where he just left off all my stuff hanging out there. Just leave me to just sort it out myself, just walked off. So, yeah. No. I've learnt a little question about the old fluff mafia, as I call it. Probably not its real name, it's the wind muff or whatever. Muff, no. I took it off to do some of the footage and some of the talking, which you'll hear in some of the other footage. There's a lot of popping going on, and that's because, yeah, the fluff muff is needed. And although the sound quality when I listen back on this DJI mic is good, it does need a bit of pushing up in terms of volume when you're doing editing. I have no idea why I'm talking about that on a flight. I think what has to be said on balance is that my experiences on the ground with the security and just the rudeness of them it's really quite astounded me. It's still going on, right? it's got nothing to do in any way, shape or form with the quality of the flight, and I don't want that to be reflected in anyone's opinion that maybe my opinion of the flight's been tainted. It just makes it, as I said earlier, it takes a shine off it a little bit, because you're coming for the whole experience, and you got to be very clear. You don't put that on people like Etihad. You can't say it's their fault. It isn't. Although it's something that I think the airport need to take into account when they're thinking about international visitors who come to their country. And I have no objection to this, check my bag and so forth. As I say, I have nothing to hide, but I really object to rudeness when it's unnecessary. Now, in contrast, what I think is important to say is that my flight experience so far has been really, really good as usual. The staff on board have been fantastic, really attentive. They've kind of been there if I need them, and they've just been great. In terms of food, I just had a very small breakfast, and I will likely have something before we land. I decided to have a couple of beers on board just to take the edge off the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful airport experience. But by no means don't think I'm speaking because I'm drunk. I've literally had one beer. So, yeah, as maybe I've said before, I'm not quite sure which footage I'm going to use, so sometimes I repeat myself, and I would certainly say, although it's the same seat, it is exactly the same seat as the 787, this version of the 380, because it's the 380, it feels a lot wider. I'm not as in the sleeping conditions, but sitting positions. It is also feels in better condition. The 787 that I was on last night, although the flight, let me just be clear, I did have a good sleep. I'm not wanting to criticize. The flight was good. It was great. Just really tired, for sure. And I see a lot of adverts with some new business class product, which I secretly wish was on one of the flights I've been on, because that looks really good. So I guess every new business class product is going to get something special. So I just want to be clear that I don't want my experiences of the airport to have an impact on what I think about the airline, because it's not really it's not relatable. I will continue to tell you a bit more if I have something more. I plan to have a little bite to eat before we land, so I'll let you know how that is. I'll take some footage of it, and I've taken bits and bobs of everything I can. Well, hopefully when we put this together, you guys are going to like it, and to continue to support the channel. And thank you again for everyone who has been supporting the channel so far. Keep subscribing and do share the videos, because they are, a lot of love goes into making them, let's put it that way. And it is true. I mean, it is something that we do with a bit of passion, so really appreciate your support. we're now back at Heathrow, London, Terminal 4, as I like to call it, shithole Britain. We're back here, unfortunately. Waiting for the bags to come off at about 7 Calgary flights coming before us, so we might have to wait for us to come up. They did say on the plane it's not a problem. That's not why it's shithole Britain. It's shithole Britain because it's just a shitty country. So, really, really not happy to be back, but here we go. Damn. Okay, so this is Heathrow Terminal 4 Arrivals Hall, as you can see there, where all people come to the amazing dreams that the UK offers. Except those in the know who knows it's a complete shithole and don't want to actually be here. It's Costa around here. My lift is in the toilet, so I have to wait for him. So I thought I'd just show you the end Arrivals Hall. Sorry about my negativity about the UK, but I really don't like the place. I will be leaving very, very soon, so I will at least back up what I believe.